What's up, everybody? I'm back. It's Monday. Got my coffee. And today I am checking out New Within the Ruins. For those of you who enjoy some of my other reaction content, just know up front, this is going to be a pretty heavy one. If you're not into heavy music, that's totally fine. This probably isn't going to be for you. I'm a big fan of Within the Ruins. I really particularly love their instrumental trilogy album. I like, at this point in my life, I tend to like the musicianship more than some of the lyrical content. But I enjoy the band either way. They dropped a new album, and this is a video off the new album. The song is called Demon Killer. I don't believe I've heard it yet. I've kind of checked out a few songs from the album because I was excited. As far as I know, I haven't messed with this one though, so this will be a clean listen. Before we get into it, a couple things. Well, three things actually right now. The green screen will be back soon. I have the fabric. This is green. I have the fabric. I just don't have my frame yet, so that'll be coming. Bear in mind, I'm not a professional. Okay, I do my best to be thoughtful, but I'm not a professional. So don't expect me to get into theory or, time signatures and stuff like that. And don't be a dick, right? Like I said, I try to keep this fairly respectful and thoughtful. So I would just ask that we keep that same energy in the comments. With that out of the way, though, let's get into it. This is Demon Killer by Within the Ruins. Mm-hmm. I like that one a lot. Musically, I listen to a lot of stuff, right? I listen to a lot of different kind of genres. I listen to a lot of different approaches to music even. I like math metal. I like French pop. You know, I try to be pretty open-minded, and I try to be open to different sort of, rhythms and meters, right? But there is just something to me about a, I don't know, 140 BPM double kick with guitar solo over the top of it. It just works. I love a nice galloping double bass, right? I don't know, 3 minutes in, something like that. Kind of after the bridge, you had the high speed double kick, and then it dropped back down into like, I don't know, double time kick. And you kind of had that galloping, slightly syncopated, slightly off in the drums along with the guitars on the top. I just love it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the double bass that speaks to me, but it has ever since the first time I heard it on like I don't know. I'm trying to think what band I would have heard that on first. Atreyu maybe? I don't even know if Atreyu had a double kick. Some band in 2007 that I heard, 2006 maybe, that was like, this is an aggression, this punchiness, right, of the drums that you just don't get elsewhere. And I think it can be overdone. There are, I know there are bands out there where it's like, oh, you think this is fast? You never heard this guy, this drummer for some, I don't know, black metal, speed metal band. He plays it. He's got 26 strokes a second or something. And like, that is technically very impressive. And I'm not here to say that it can't be enjoyable. But for me, this is, I do like it faster. But like, there's a level at which speed sort of becomes about the speed as opposed to the effect it has on the song. Just to me, anyway, right? I can admire the technical ability, the technical chops, and yet still not enjoy the song, if that makes sense. This one I really liked. The video is interesting. I mean, it's kind of pulling from a few different sort of metal tropes. You've got the sort of, frankly, like the 80s, right? The Dio, who I've never listened to as a sidebar. I know what Dio is. I know sort of the imagery around it, but I've never listened to Dio. I heard Nandy Bushell play Holy Diver, and that was maybe the first time I'd listened to a Dio song straight through. So I know that's a crime for metal lovers, but anyway, the imagery, you've got that hell, the flames, that sort of very 80s TV metal music. Then you've got the sort of Helvete, there's another band, another like Swiss or German band that I did a while back. I can't remember the name of them. My apologies. But that sort of pagan metal, right? The folk metal out in the woods, which is sort of, maybe it's satanic, but really what that evokes in the mind of a metal fan, I would assume, is the sort of the grove, right? The sacred grove, the druids and the sort of the dark occult magic sorts of things. And then you've got the church, which is both standard in metal and also reminds me of Goat by Polyphia, which is an extremely cool music video. I have done it on the channel. I can't remember if that one got taken down or not, but go watch the music video either way for Polyphia's Goat if you haven't seen it. It's really cool and the song is amazing. Yeah, I really, sometimes I like to listen to music that I just sort of am thinking about or is making me, sort of focus on it, right? Concentrate to follow it. And sometimes I like music that I can just sit back and like headbang to, right? One of these days, soon, I'm going to take my hair down and then I'll do a nice, nice circle bang for you guys. That'll do it though for now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. For those of you who have, sort of seen me come back because you were engaging with the content, as they say, months ago, I appreciate having you around. Thanks for popping back in. For everybody else, nice to have you. I do these more regularly now than I used to. Have a good day. Stay safe. Be good to each other. And don't talk to cops.